Welcome to Maker Activities and Crafts with author Katey Howes. Today, we're going to make a rhythm.
Hi again, I'm Katey Howes, author of Be a Maker. Be a Maker is all about the things that you can make every day. And today, we're going to do another activity to help keep you busy while you're home from school, your parents might be home from work, and you need some things to entertain you while you're around the house. So we're going to get inspired by this page in Be a Maker. It says, make a rhythm, drum and pound. And you can see that our illustrator has drawn the main character, finding lots of different things around her house to help make music. You're going to have 3 maker challenges today, and they're all about making music. You're going to try to make a percussion instrument, a string instrument, and a wind instrument from things you find around the house. And if you can do all 3, you are a maker master. So the first idea is to make a percussion instrument. And I'm here in the kitchen because everybody knows that the kitchen is the best place to make a drum. Now, I'm not a very good drummer. I've never learned how to do it, but I've got a pot, I got some chopsticks, and I can make some music, and so can you. What else can you find around the house to make a drum? Now, if drums are not your speed, maybe you'd like something more like a maraca. Anything you've got that has something dry and hard inside, like this box of rice mix, makes a pretty good maraca. But we decided to make a slightly more fun one that's easy to carry around. So if you take a plastic Easter egg, if you can find one around your house, if you don't have a plastic Easter egg, that's okay. You could use an egg carton and tape 2 of the cups from the egg carton together as well. Then you fill it with something dry. Anything dry and hard will work. Cheerios, dog food. I like dog food because then, even if I've had it inside a little musical instrument, the dog doesn't mind eating it later. It does not go to waste. Then I take a spoon, either a regular spoon or a plastic one, and I tape it to the egg. So let me tear a nice long piece of painter's tape. This is my favorite tape because it's easy to take it off of things when you're done with it. It doesn't leave a lot of sticky residue behind. Tape your egg to your spoon, and you've got maracas, and it's time for a party. Easy peasy, right? So that's your first challenge, a percussion instrument, something where you hit it or shake it, and it helps make the beat for the music. Your second challenge is to make a string instrument, like a guitar or a violin, or this one that my daughter calls Thunderbolt. This is just a cardboard box, a piece of cardboard that I think came when we got some furniture that was delivered in a big box, and it had this nice stiff cardboard. This is some elastic that we use to make bracelets with, and then she's made this little bridge out of a pencil taped on the box. That sort of makes some space between the elastic and the opening in the box so that it makes some nice noises when you strum across it. Now, you don't have to have anything as fancy as that. The other morning, I pulled this box of almonds out of the cupboard and it had a rubber band around it. I think because the cashier at the grocery store didn't want the box to come open in my grocery bag. And I thought, perfect, I've got a musical instrument. So we gathered up a few more rubber bands from around the house, and if you use different shapes and sizes of rubber bands, each one makes a slightly different noise. Put them around this plastic box of almonds, and I've got a string instrument. So take a look around your kitchen, your play area, maybe even outside, and figure out what you could use to make a string instrument. That's challenge number 2. Challenge 3 is to make a wind instrument. So instruments that you blow into, like a flute or a clarinet, that's a wind instrument. And making one around the house can be a little bit tricky, but it could be a lot of fun. The simplest one is just to take a bottle of some sort and figure out where you need to direct your breath to make some music with it. Well, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I could use some practice. So there's a very simple one. You could also find some paper straws or plastic straws, punch some holes in them and see if blowing air through those makes different noises. Maybe try some cardboard tubes. Try things out and see what you can invent that'll make some music. So those are your challenges for today: to make a percussion instrument, a string instrument, and a wind instrument from things you find around the house. You ready? All right, I'm so excited that you're going to do this, and I hope that if you do, you post a picture somewhere on your parents' Twitter or Instagram and let me know that you made these instruments so I can check it out and see what you've done. Now, I know I promised the other day that I'd also give you some book recommendations for things that makers might like to read. And sadly enough, my house is such a mess right now, I can't find 2 of the 3 books I wanted to recommend to you. But I'm going to put a picture of them up in just a minute so that you can find them. The one I could find is this one. It's called Magnolia Mud and the Super Jumptastic Launcher Deluxe. Coincidentally, I wrote this one. And it's about a girl named Magnolia who loves inventing things like rockets and paint sprayers and troll traps. And she needs to be part of her uncle's wedding, but she doesn't want to be a flower girl. She wants to do something much more amazing. So, if you enjoy making inventions, Magnolia Mud is a great book you might enjoy. You'll also enjoy the other 2 books I recommend in the slide coming up. I hope you join me again tomorrow for more maker fun. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about telescopes and the word telescoping, which doesn't quite mean the same thing as you think it does. We'll investigate more tomorrow. I'll see you then.
If you love being a maker, you may also like reading Just Like Rube Goldberg by Sarah Aronson, Magnolia Mud and the Super Jumptastic Launcher Deluxe by Katey Howes, and With My Hands, Poems About Making Things by Amy Ludwig Vanderwater. Join us all week for more exciting maker activities you can do at home. Be a Maker is featured with permission of Lerner Publishing Group.